Get him in! Get him in! Get him!
Well, morning. Yeah, welcome to my latest vlog. As you can see, we're currently sat on the Channel Tunnel, and when I say we, it's me and my little lovely wife. Say hello, Tracy. And we're heading over to Lac Renard. It's a place we went 4 years ago with friends, but yeah, we're heading back over there for a week. It's August the 10th now. The thing is, our friends that we're meeting there, Colin and Teresa. Colin you might remember from my Parko video, and also the chap I fished with when I fished here before. They haven't got a clue we're coming. Well, hopefully. We try keeping it a secret, and I think we've been all right. I contacted, well, Colin and Teresa were coming over. They invited us last year, but we had other plans for this year, so we basically turned them down. But our plans have changed, so I contacted Cole, who owns the lake, and asked him whether it's possible for us to come over. He said it was not a problem, so we also asked him to keep it a secret. So they're already on their way. They got a 4 o'clock channel. It's now 5:30. We weren't meant to be getting on here until 7:20, so we turned up early and got early. I think this one leaves at 5 to 6, so best part of an hour and a half early. So they're an hour and a half ahead of us as such. So hopefully we won't overtake them somewhere on the toll roads. And yeah, hopefully the surprise works when we turn up. Fingers crossed. But yeah, so we can hit the road. So we'll be departing in about 10 minutes. And then we've got it's about a 6-hour drive, I think, the other side. So compared to Italy last year, this is just a nip round the corner. But obviously we'll keep you posted, and let's just hope the surprise pays off. Unfortunately that didn't work. I was hoping he was going to answer the phone, and I was going to ask him to open the gate for me, but we'll see their reaction. I should be able to see them very shortly. Hello, you.
Hiya. What are you doing here?
That worked. How are you, mate?
Good to see you.
You, bud? Oh, how are you, mate? Thanks for that, buddy. Hi, Sally, darling. How are you? I'm very... Well, it's been 4 years since I've been here, and this place is still as amazing as it was, if not more. Look at that grass. It's a fishing lake. So anyway, I think Colin's set up here. This is where I fished 4 years ago with Colin. Colin was on the left, I was on the right. But I'm fishing down the bottom end there, where that swim is. Know where we're set up yet. Got more important things to deal with, as you do when you're away. Beer. Right, so here we go. This is the view of the swim. I was over yonder a while ago having a few beers, but yeah, I've just put my mats out. Ridge monkey is going to go up in a little while. Porch on the front, and then my rods, and I've got my
Tempest with me, so that's going to go up in the corner there with all the fishing stuff in. Won't want to suffer the wife with all the smelly fishing gear. But yeah, as you can see, there's Cole's put a rope across the lake, purely to stop you going too, it makes sense, purely to stop people from going too far over there where the fish can kite round and round the back of the island. So yeah, it's going to take me a little while. Everyone else, I'm around here all on me lonesome. Everyone else is over having a few beers, and here's a little while me getting everything set up. The palace needs to be set up before the wife comes down. Bless her. But yeah, so looking forward to it. Just got to unload all of that lot now. But it should be fun. But I'm loaded with relish. Oh. Loads of relish with me, loads of ocean amino. So the bait that Cole originally started putting in here was from a different bait firm. It was like a dark red fish meal, similar to our ocean amino. So that's a no-brainer. But what he's putting in now is, again, it's a different company, but it's a dark brown bait with it's a fish meal with a bit of sweetness in it, which obviously the relish is like that with the krill, etc., and the maple that's in it. So I've got both. I've got some sweet amino and some spice amino with me as well, to give that a whirl. But we're going to go in first of all with the relish and ocean amino. That is if I don't think the rods are going to go out tonight, to be honest. It's coming up for 4 o'clock now, and I've still got everything to set up, so it might be a while before the rods come out, but we'll see. But that's the plan of action. But for now, I'll get all of that down there. This is a hard graph, this. It's about 6:10 now. I've got the house up and all them sort of bits and pieces. Haven't even entertained touching my fishing tackle yet. New line. It's actually really impressive. I quite like it. But yeah, so hopefully I ain't going to be far off done now. Take the van back round to the car park. Got to fill my bucket of water up, so we've got something for a cup of tea in the morning. Got to pipe up all my gas bottles into my fridge and oven, and then the Cadac's going up here. Beds are in, pillows are in. God knows what's going on in the water, because I haven't even bothered looking at the lake since I moved into the swim. But Colin's setting up over there. The girls are still over at the lodge drinking wine. I think I'll be putting the wife to bed tonight. But yeah, we're getting there, close. Excuse me as I fall upstairs. We're getting close. I doubt I'll be fishing tonight, to be honest. That's going to be a tomorrow morning job. But we're getting there slowly. Anyway, I'm waffling. I'll yeah, when I'm a bit more on it, whether it be later on this evening or tomorrow morning, I'll update you then. This goes nothing. Good morning. Saturday morning. A bit bleary eyed, to be honest. A few too many beers last night. Didn't get the rods out last night, but I've been up since first light, and I have 3 rods out. Only fishing 3. I don't know if you can see out in the distance, the other side of the rope where all the load of bubbles. That's just been where fish have been crashing one after the other, and big fish as well. They're fizzing up there as well. Obviously can't get there, but I'm close to the rope, so yeah, I've got one just under the weeping willow over there, one in line with the red buoy on the far bank, and then my 3rd rod is basically where the rope meets the bank on the far side, just to the left of that. Fishing the relish on all 3 rods at the moment, with a mixture of hook baits. Right hand rod's got GS1 and Stinky Pink. Snowman. Middle rod is a GS1 on its own. Is that a bite? Oh, I think that's a bite. Live for the camera. Right, I better hit that. Babe, can you just hold this camera for me, please? Just turn it. Yeah. Heavy. When you go that, if you're going to film this on this side of me, both because the sun's going to be behind me. Yeah, live take. As I was saying, middle rod is on a GS1. Single hook bait. Colin up the other end, he's just landed one as well. And we were just saying it'd be nice just to get one early doors. This has only been out half an hour, babe?
Yeah.
About half an hour. Oh, yeah. It's slow and heavy. Because it's so murky, when the fish come up in the upper layers, the sun's quite bright for them. They don't like it. Oh. Oh. That is a big fish. That's a very big fish. Yummy. Oh, that's a really big fish. It's a very, 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 very big fish. Oh, get in that net.
Whoa!
That's big. That's a big fish. It's coming with that camera. Watch where you're walking. That's £50 all day long. Jesus, a whip for that. God, that's big.
Nice fish.
We get out. Yep. All right.
Gosh, she's beautiful. Look.
wanted it and all.
Oh, fuck me, yeah.
Let me get a whistle. Ah, there. Got it?
Hold on.
I'll spray it up.
I'll just get that little squirt. I know this one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good 60.
Yeah. All day long.
Might pop these scales out there. I'll put my digital somewhere.
Well, these ain't 60 pounders, so fucking hell. Yeah, I think we're going to bottom these out. Yeah. Yeah. Put him back in the water and I'll go and get a set of Rubens. Go on.
Yeah, I've got my rim details here. I'll have to take the weight of the...
Yeah, take the weight of this thing. I think it's 3.5 or 4.5 now. Yeah, not as big as what I thought. No.
63.5-ish.
Yeah.
Weight of sling.
Yeah.
Is that the big one?
No.
No, it's not.
No.
Now, babe, you can zoom in on that. 68.2 plus the sling. Right. Tracy, my camera's there, darling. My picture camera.
I mean, is this the right sort of distance you've been looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. If you look through the lens,
Do I fill the screen right up in this?
you can do, or you can take it out and then I can crop it.
Alright, gotcha.
All right.
Beautiful fish.
Faces right to me, faces head to me. That's it. Yeah.
A little pink tinge to his abdominal fins.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get some on the other side. I'm going to trust you not to swim away. There you go, well done. Oh. Well, what a first fish of the trip. Yeah.
Again, facing to me a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, cushy.
Well, that wasn't a bad start, was it? Yeah, Carl was saying it's not the biggest one in the lake. He has seen that fish before around that size. Thought it was going to be a bit bigger, but yeah, not that it matters. 60. Yeah, so the weight sling was 4.5 pound. So 63.5 pound. But yeah, well, about that. I'll have to work out the ounces. So anyway, I'm just knocking up some more bait. So as I've got in here, I've got the relish, crush hull, 15s, 18s, pellet, and maize. And then I've put a load of the old spod nectar in it as well. So that's going to go back out on the spot. And yeah, I'm just going to do my rig, retie another one. Sharpened hooks, they always burr over, so you get that back out again. See if we can have another one.
Fish.
Okay.
I will hope not putting on fish. God, if I'm missing it.
Second bite of the morning. Middle rod this time. Another one of them branches you wanted out, Carl.
Yeah, that's another one. That's not grass, a root.
Yeah.
That's a root system.
Oh, sugar.
That be.
Alright, he's about fucking. Oh, that's I hate batlets. Nice common, eh? Oh, it's dorsal.
Original.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, really fish. Yeah, long and lean.
Oh. Lovely job. Well done, that man. This one will be a bit easier to lift, I think. How long he's going to stay with me for? I don't know. Oh, that's right, behaving. Lovely job. Right.
He's been nabbed when he was a baby, look at all.
Yeah.
Scar. Clean that side.
Size of that tail. Massive.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
Lovely. Now, babe, you just want to come in a little bit with that camera. I can edit this now. A bit out.
I won't
There
push
we
you in,
go.
I promise.
There you go. Second fish.
Sorry.
Second fish of the trip. About £32. Carl's saying it's an original river fish. You can tell by the size of its tail, its pecs. Yeah. Happy with that one. Thank you very much.
Do you want the camera?
Oh yeah, super sharp.
Shut.
All right, so Saturday afternoon, 2:30. To be honest, the rods ain't been out for the last sort of 3 hours or so. I obviously had that big one, had the common, had a bream, but then to be honest, I whipped the rods in and when I had a shower, because you know it's bad when you can smell yourself. So yeah, we ended up going around having a little quick bite to eat with the guys. Yeah, and then it's Teresa's birthday today, so we're going back around there about 6 o'clock this evening. So what I intend to do now is just go and get some bait in the water ready for later. So what I'm looking at doing is sending the bait boat out to my left hand spot, which is over just off the rope line there, going around and spooning a load of bait in. Everyone knows what it's like. It's a really deceiving distance, so I'm not sure how close I am, but I'm going to send the bait boat to that spot, bait up over the top of it. The middle rod, which is in line with that buoy, I'm hoping I should be able to make it with a catapult. So I'm going to take Boilie out and do that one, and then my right hand rod, which I didn't have a touch on, but if you have a look at that hook bait, so that was a GS1 bottom bait with a stinky pink pop-up, but the GS1, no, that was in armour mesh because of the poisson share they've got in here, or shitfish, or chasse on shits as the wife calls them. I don't know whether it's there's some crayfish in here as well, so I know if the crays have pecked away at the armour mesh and then the poisson share have eaten it, I don't know, but yeah. So I don't know what to do with that hook bait over there, because obviously it's risky leaving it out all night, and then to find out you've got bloody hook bait on in the morning. So I might go over to putting tigers on that rod. Don't know yet, we'll see. But yeah, that's my intention now. So I'll get the rigs and everything ready for the night, or for later on, should I say. Get the rods out, see what the night brings, and then hopefully tomorrow morning, be nice to have a repeat this morning. A 60 and a 30, that'd do, wouldn't it? Well, Saturday evening, and we're on our way round to the barbecue. It's Teresa's birthday. No, it's not Saturday at all, I'm lying, it's Friday. It's because we got here a day early, babe, that's what it was. So yeah, my wife's loaded with Jaeger Bomb pistachios. It's gonna be one of them nights. But yeah, I've got all my rigs are done, baits on the hooks. I've baited up as well, as you saw. So yeah, I'm not going to go too heavy tonight because I want to fish tonight. As much as this is a holiday and the fishing's a bonus, still want to keep the rods out.
You're being greedy. You've got 63.5.
63.5, yes I know. Well, we'll pack up and go home tomorrow then, shall we?
You can.
I can, alright. Bloody hell. Why are we doing this again? Lovies and all that. Yes, so we're going to go and have a barbie. I'll get back, get the rods out. It's not really a nighttime water. It's not a during the day type water either, because it gets hot and they're just not really interested. You might pick one up, but it's normally sort of late evening or first thing in the morning. So yeah, get back, get the rods out and see what the
fish are considerate. They give us time to enjoy and drink.
Enjoying and drinking, that's what it's all about. Yeah, so we shall see. You're gonna have to be more of a feature on my vlogs, darling. Putting me in my place. I know I shouldn't be greedy. What a day. Literally, how long did I fish for this morning? 2.5 hours, 3 hours, something like that?
2.5.
2.5 hours. And I had that 63, a 32 and a bream.
That escaped.
That escaped it. Yeah, it escaped the net. Yeah, it's been a good day, needless to say. So yeah, so go around, have a bit of scran and look at this. Like, we were here 4 years ago and it's just got better. Look at that grass. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, they've done absolutely amazing with this place. It really is somewhere special, that's for certain. And again,
magical.
Yeah, and we feel privileged for being able to get here again. And like, my week's made really. I've had that big one. I wouldn't say that's me done, because there is bigger ones in here, including a common over 50 pound, which, as you probably are aware, I'm desperate to catch. That's now what, 1, 2, 3, 4 fish, 4 mirrors I've had over 60 pound, including 2 70s. But I want that magical 50 pound common. And my mate Colin, who's up in here, he had a 58 pound common last year. So they're in here. There's one that goes over 60. So that's the next one on my list. At some point, that's what I want. But this is where I was 4 years ago. I was on the right hand side, Cole was on the left. Even got Teresa doing the rods now. Is that your rod, Teresa? No? Oh, you're kidding?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just from what?
you just lost one. You don't want to lose them, mate. Oh, don't. Them ones are always them.
Yeah, put the bail on one. Yeah, the bag of fighters.
What, off the back of the marker again?
Yeah, solid. It was solid. It just run to the island and just stopped, and I just kept pressure on it. It didn't run, didn't move.
No.
It was solid. Essentially, and I wasn't giving it beans either. But
Oh.
that's rather annoying actually. But hey, I'm lovely. You take that. Oh, shut it. That's dangerous. That is what you're doing there.
Yeah, so you've got a marker out there that gets baited, and another marker out there, and then you got a bait boat. That's don't know where that's going. Oh, where's bait boat going? Oh, enough said. Ladies in charge of the bait boat. Right turn, Clyde. Alright, morning. Saturday morning. Was it Saturday? Yeah, it's Saturday, isn't it? Yeah. Didn't get the rods out till late yesterday evening, probably 9:30, 10. Had a bite off the island rod pretty quickly again, probably half an hour. Hook pulled. Frustrating. Exactly the same rigs as I was using. My standard sort of slip D's. And then nothing until about 3 o'clock this morning. No, 5 o'clock this morning. And now I had to take on my long rod on the far margin. And that one fell off as well, which was a bit annoying. Anyway, got that rod back out, and that's that rod I put a load of bait on over there, so I'm sort of quite happy I got that bite. It means that the fish are sort of on big beds as such. And then I've just had, off the island rod again, I had a mid-double, mid to upper double I suppose. I just unhooked it in the net, put it back, give it a spray. One thing Cole does, and insists on, and rightly so, is the bottles of iodine here in every swim. Any wounds on the fish and any hook holds, just give it a squirt of that before it goes back. So I did that, sent that one on its way, put that back out again, and now I'm starting to get fish show on the middle rod, or just the other side of the rope. They're getting closer. But yeah, now it's just starting to rain as well, which is a bit annoying again, but it only looks like it's going to be a passing shower. We're meant to be having a bit of a storm tomorrow, no, Monday, so it'll be a case of making sure everything's pegged down properly in case it does go a bit leery, which it can do in this region of France. But yeah, Colin up the other end, he's had I don't know, must have had at least 6 or 7 fish so far. It's just getting the sort of smaller ones up there at the moment. I think he had a mid-20, I think. This is the biggest one he's had. But once them little small ones have been fed, they'll bugger off, and then hopefully the big ones will move in. That's the plan anyway. So yeah, going to redo some rigs today. And yeah, just I set it out. I think we're going to actually have a day's fishing. I'll probably reel in lunchtime-ish to have a wander and see him up the other end. But yeah, be a few more bank hours today. I said yesterday I only fished for oh, a bit of lightning over there. I only fished for about 3.5 hours. So yesterday, yeah, yesterday during the day. So yeah, we'll see. But bite time is sort of imminent again. I'll keep you posted. Oh, yeah, bugger. Hello. Oh. Come here, mister. Just don't go stupid. You're doing anything stupid, but I've got my fingers in your mouth.
Do you need that spray?
Yes, please, darling. Well remembered. Oh, what's your step?
Yeah, head first into the...
Yeah. Come here. Shut up. Okay. There we go. There you go. Two minutes in the right place. See you in a bit. Yeah, you got that little pot, Tracy? Yeah. Right, well that little fish you just saw, I'd only just put that rod out, or redone it, should I say. I've redone all 3, to be honest. The one rod this morning where I saw fish showing, and I'm thinking, yeah, you know, I'm going to do all right this morning. I had nothing on, and I reeled it in, and there was a poisson cher, bless it. It obviously hooked itself, and it was dead, so it'd been on there quite a long time. So needless to say, I was a bit annoyed, then my confidence went in the other rods, so I redone my long rod, and I was sorting out to do my right hand rod, which is what this rod is, and I had a drop back on it. Not sure what happened, but I ended up with a basically a twig on the line, which obviously not really what you're after. So yeah, redid that. I hadn't even turned the alarm on, I was just waiting for the line to sink down a bit, and yeah, away it went. So I'm redoing it again now. Oh, same rod's just gone again. That new spot by the island. It's towed me from over there. It's obviously out in front of here now. We'll see. I don't think it doesn't feel too heavy, but you never know. All the way in, this fish felt like one of the smaller ones, but hard to tell, to be honest. He's run me all over the shop, just feels there's a bit of weight, but oh yeah, I think it's a proper one. I think it's a photograph one. I think, is it? Photograph fish. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, mister, get your head up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh no, not yet.
Nope.
Nope. Not yet. Okay. Eesh. Yeah, he's a proper. I definitely like pull your string in here. Come on, your head up. Yeah, mouthful of air. And Colin's playing one as well. Come on, yeah, up, yeah. Ooh. You don't, like this one. That's it. Come on. Oh, it's caught around. Oh, I was going to say it's caught around its peck. That's it. Come on. In you go. In you go. In you go. In you go. Oh, it's got a big mouth on him. Oh, he's got a big body. Well, there we go. The result of that fish. 36 and a half pound. Which obviously is a welcome fish after having quite a few of the smaller ones. Cracking fish like that. Let's have a quick round this side. Oh, okay, never mind, he's gone. We won't look at that side. Oh, bite out the blue. The afternoon, about 2ish. I've just sent the bait boat out to my middle rod spot and put basically a whole bucket of bait over that, ready for later on this evening. And this is that new spot rod again. I had 2 off this morning. Yeah, it's just sort of out of the blue. Gone again. 30 pounder. 30 pound. Look at this. A bit of the service with a smile there. No, don't get. Yes. Alright, there we go. Let's get his head up. Yeah, come on, keep coming, keep coming. Yeah, he's not a baby one. That's for sure. Sorry? No, I'll be alright. I'll be right. I'll be right. Come on, get your head up. There we go. Lovely. Sweet. Better than a kick in the nuts. Oh, out.
God almighty, that's a big step.
Yeah.
Oh.
Morning. Sunday morning. Sunday? Saturday. Sunday. Yeah, quiet night, nothing. No, not even a bleep. We're around the other side till late again last night. I think we come back round here about 11:15, something like that. Got the rods out, but no, not a bleep. Yesterday afternoon I had two of the small stockies. I didn't bother filming them. I just unhooked them in the net, treated them with the iodine, and then yeah, sent them on their way. But I haven't seen anything this, well, nowhere near where I'm fishing. But it's the nature of the beast. But what I have done, let me just clean the camera. So what I have done, the weeping willow rod there, that was the rod I picked the small ones up off. I put the rod out there again last night, but like I say, I had nothing on that. But what I've done now, I've moved it to the end of the rope where the tree stump is, in about 3.5 foot of water, just a little bit shallower. The fish are showing just the other side of that, underneath the willow, about there. Obviously they know. There you go. There's one there. just like that. Middle rod's still back where it was, and then the left hand rod is back over on the rope. Because of the price on share in here, bless them, you've got to be careful on how long you leave your hook baits out in the water, because they can obviously whittle them down if you're using boilies, which is what, to be honest, I was using or am using. My left hand rod, when I bought that in this morning, that was all coiled up, twisted, and the hook baits are gone. The middle and the right hand rod were okay. They'd both been nibbled a little bit, but I still had bait on the hook, so it wasn't like that they weren't fishing. Not how I wanted them. I was fishing little snowmen, little 10mm pop-ups, and they were gone. But yeah, Colin's had at least another one today. He had a 41 common yesterday, a 31. I think it wasn't. Oh, that's a bite, I think. Yep, there you go. Is it recording?
Yeah, it is now. It wasn't.
Oh, I talked that bite, didn't I? So this is the rod I repositioned this morning, a new spot. Which is nice. Definitely worth redoing the baits in the mornings. Definitely. It's kiting now right the way around. Right, you'll stop that now. Oh, that's like another one of the little stockies. Pulled my string though. Yeah, one of the smaller ones. Well, in fact, that's a bit bigger as a smaller one. Right, we'll sort him out and then.
Right, just want to get the spray for me.
Oh, where was I before I got really interrupted? Yeah, so that was another one of the stockies, but I'd say it's probably 22, 23 pounds, something like that. So a bit bigger. But I've just unhooked it in the net, give it a spray of the iodine, and sent it on its way. So I just put the rod back out onto the island. In fact, just over my shoulder, about there is where it is. It's that white stump there. Used to be an old willow that overhung, but it was causing problems, so that got removed. But I'm actually up on a 3.5 foot shelf there, where all the other rods are in. Middle rod's in deep water. That's just it's been about 8 foot of water, and then left down rod against the far margin. At the end of the rope, somewhere about there, that's in about 6 foot, just before it slopes up. So yeah, we'll see what the day brings. I think everyone's piling around here at some point this morning because I've been tasked with cooking everyone the bacon rolls this morning. But yeah, it'd be nice to have company around here and eating all my food. But hey ho. Yeah, so that's where we're at. We'll just have to see how the day pans out. Right, Sunday evening. I've had the rods out of the water since about 4 o'clock, I suppose. Been round, we've had another barbecue, as you do. But yeah, we'll have a 34, 32, and then that 34.5. No, 30. Oh, I can't remember now. But yeah, I've had a couple of bigger fish today, both off that new spot as well. And then I had a small common on the stockies off my long rod. Yeah, I think that's about it. But there's a storm coming, so I've just nipped back round to the swim from round to the other side, just to make sure everything's battened down. I'm ready to face the storm. And then tomorrow, what we intend to do tomorrow, both me and Cole are going to go in the stalking swim, which is behind the island here around the corner. Cole, who owns the lake, I had to I had to get my bait boat back because it decided to get stuck in the tree. Right hand rod there, I pressed the home position, it turned around and stoved itself into a tree. So yeah, a bit of bait boat recovery. But he went out in the boat and he said it's absolutely black with fish the other side of that rope and around the corner. So what we're going to do tomorrow, we've got to go up the shops tomorrow morning, get a bit of food and some wine for the ladies and booze, and then we're going to go around there for the day and see if we can have a few and then spook them out from there and get them round, sort of moving around the rest of the lake. That's the plan, because at the moment there seems to be a lot of smaller fish feeding, and the bigger ones seem to be stacked up beyond there. So yeah, we've got to try and spook them out a little bit. But I've baited up the middle rod again. I had my whole black bucket that went out there. I think it was 4 trips with the bait boat, so that's best part of 8 kilo went out on that. The right hand rod, like I say, I was fishing on the slope or up on the shelf, 3.5 foot, and that's where they seem to be wanting to be at the moment. And then my left hand rod, I did put that up on the marginal shelf over there, but no, nothing off that at the moment. So, oh no, tell a lie, no, I had a small common off that earlier. So yeah, they seem to be in that shallower water. So yeah, that's the plan of action. Also, we've got this, storms are coming. We can hear the rumbles of thunder in the background, in the distance. So I think we're going to be in for it this evening. So yeah, it'll be a case of, I'm still going to get the rods out. 13 foot lightning conductors, that's fine, that's not a problem. But yeah, that's the plan of action. If anything occurs, I'll either obviously film it during the night or I'll let you know in the morning. But yeah, another good day. Too many beers? Nah, never too many beers. Morning, Monday. Didn't fish last night. Another social evening. And we had a massive storm last night. So yeah, just got the rods out this morning. Nothing as yet. Colin, he just got his rods out as well, and he's had 2 already really quickly. So they're definitely down that end of the lake and round the back of the island. But we're going to go to the supermarket this morning, and then we're going to have a day around the back of the island, see if we can spook some of them out. Obviously, hopefully catch a few, but hopefully it will just push them around the lake a little bit more. But no, I'd had them 2 mid-30s yesterday and a small one. I think I had 4 fish yesterday, something like that. But yeah, so we're gonna have another go at it today, and so get around the back of the island and see if we can't nick 1 or 2 from around there. Yeah, so I'll keep you posted how things are going. So it's going to be a nice day today. The sun's out, a lot of mist on the water. This morning's very foggy this morning. That's sort of burnt it off now. So yeah, might even be a sunbathing day. Well, I've just had a soaking. I just had a 46 and a half mirror on that right hand rod off the point of the island again. Yeah, they're definitely, I'm getting them. I think they're just coming round like from the rope or round one way or the other. Yeah, give me a bit of a beating up in the water, so I only got two photographs, and it ended up escaping. But yeah, really happy with that. So we're going to get the rods in a little while, shoot up the supermarket, and then we're going to get round the back of the island. Hopefully get a few of the smaller ones, the bigger ones that are hiding behind there a little bit later. Morning. What day is it today? Tuesday morning. Yeah, it's been a quiet sort of 24 hours for me really. I had that 46 and a half yesterday morning, and then me and Colin went back behind the island yesterday just with a rod each, just to see if we could catch them from behind there, but that didn't work. They were just under the surface. It was a hot afternoon yesterday, so they will come up and they're under the surface. So these fishing rods hadn't been out since about 10 o'clock, I think, because like I say, I went to the supermarket yesterday, and then I didn't get them back out again until probably 9 o'clock last night. We had a barbecue again and another social evening. But now this morning or last night I had a couple of poisson chair. Redone the rods first thing this morning, but no, to no avail, unfortunately. This morning Colin's been doing all right up the top there. He's had 3 this morning, 31 mirror, which he had. I'll pop round there this morning to use the toilet, but yeah, 31, and then he had a double take, which was a 38 common and a 45 mirror. So yeah, they definitely seem to be sort of obviously more so down that end of the lake. Seeing them showing again the other side of the rope, so they're around the area, but this wind has sort of picked up today, so it may move some of them down this way, but we shall see. It's just one of those things, you can only catch what's in front of you, and if they're not in front of me, I ain't going to catch them. But we're having a great time anyway. I've just worked out I think I've had 12 fish now, and the last time we came I'd had 12 fish sort of all week, so I'm up to the same numbers. But and as I've just said to Carl when he came round, my week was made on on Friday morning when I had the big one, so I'm not disappointed. Just be nice for the rods to wear off at some point. Morning. No, Wednesday today. Gonna have a change of scenery today. As you can see, my rods have gone and the rope's gone behind me. So what Carl is allowing me to do is basically fish the swim to my left, a gate swim, which gives me a better line going down and a safer line to be able to basically fish. There's a hump out there which the fish love. They've been showing on it all week, but it was the other side of the rope. But you can fish it from here, but if a fish kites around to the right, you know, you're behind the island. So very unsafe practice going too long, hence the reason he puts the rope there. But from the swim next door, oh, there's one. From the swim next door, you can get a straight line down to it basically. So yeah, I've just taken the rods and everything round there. The rods aren't out yet. I'm going to go up to the lodge and have a bit of a wash up and a spray up, make it smell pretty, and then we're going to spend the day next door and see if we can get a few out of that bay. I might be able to spook some round to Colin as well, or we hopefully spook some even this way, because then tonight, if I fish tonight, I didn't fish last night, too many beers last night, if I fish in here tonight, then obviously I won't go long. I've still got my same spots that I was fishing prior, well, obviously yesterday. Same. Now I can still fish them same, so I'm talking gibberish, you know what I mean. But yeah, that's the plan. So go up, get washed up, get showered up, and then get the rods out in a new swim. Well, nothing as yet. I've just redone the right hand rod and I've put that basically on the shelf of the island where I was fishing from next door. Still got fizzing coming up on the baited area, and I've just seen a carp roll the other side of it, so they're about. But obviously, like I say, there's a lot of bait went in, the best part of 20 kilo if not more. So yeah, it might take a time to get a bite, but they're there. I think Colin's had another one or two down the other end, definitely had one. I've just seen his boat going back out, so might mean he's had another one. But I would have thought as well, the disturbance of getting all that bait in earlier today, the rope being pulled out and all the rest of it, has probably just spooked him a little bit. But there's definitely fish feeding down there somewhere, so we'll see. It'd be nice for one of these to go off at some point. But plenty of time. Oh, dedication for you. Yeah, the rain's just come in, a bit of a storm above our heads, but fortunately Cole's just brought me around a parasol, so I'm sitting here like a little gnome at the moment, holding on to my umbrella. But yeah, still nothing's occurred. I've sort of, I hate to say it, but I've sort of admitted defeat now. I'm going to give it another sort of half an hour, and then yeah, the rods are coming in, and we'll get around the other side. This is only hopefully a passing shower, so we'll be walking up once this lot stops. That's the plan anyway. But like I say, still got half an hour, and it takes a second to get a bite. Okay, so back round into in my swim now. Got the rods out. Right hand rod, I've sort of changed its position. That's now just off the willow there to the right hand side of the island. Towards the end, just where that koi pew's cutting across now, if you can see him. The middle rod is again where I've been having it on that. Well, I'm not actually fishing on the shelf, I'm fishing at the bottom of the shelf there, in about 6 foot, I think, 5.5. And then my left hand rod is back on the buoy line, where I've been fishing it. The bait that we put in today is around that area, just behind it as well. So, but no, it was just weird today. The fish just seemed to push off it. Cole's had a field day down the other end of the lake. I think he's had 5 40s today. He's had 12 fish, I think, just today. something like that. But yeah, 540s up to 46, 47. I had a fish on his rods earlier. That was a 36, I think, something like that. But yeah, we've just all been fed and watered. I've just come back round to get the rods out for the night, and then I'm going to jump in next door first thing tomorrow morning, so it'll be early night tonight. Had I stayed round there, I would still be drinking, and I've done enough of that this week. It's been great, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I had a fish on my rods for the last 2 days, so going to give it a good go today, and then tomorrow morning, and then we've got to start, unfortunately, we've got to start packing down tomorrow for an early-ish start on Friday. With all that bait that went out there today, I sort of thought they may spook off it for a little while, but hopefully they'll come back on it tomorrow. We shall see. It is what it is. But a great week. And like I said, if somebody had said to me, yeah, Mark, when you go over, you're only going to catch one fish and it's going to be a 60-pounder, I'd rip your arm off. I did that on first day, so my holiday was done, complete then. Everything else has been a bonus. It's just frustrating how slow that rod's been, but that area after putting all that bait in, but it is what it is. I've still got time, still got plenty of time. So yeah, hopefully if I don't get anything tonight, it'll be say first thing tomorrow morning, I'll be on my toes next door.
Good morning. Another quiet night for me. Yeah, I had a couple of liners on my right hand rod, which is the one on the back of the willow. Unfortunately, when I pulled that in this morning, I pulled a branch in with it, so I don't know whether that was why I was only getting like liners, or someone was trying to pick up the bait. I don't know, but anyway, obviously moved back round into the other swim, to the gate swim, for just for a few hours this morning. There has been fish showing near to where we put the bait yesterday, but yeah, I was going to stay here till about 11 o'clock and get the rods in, and then unfortunately it's time to start packing everything down, so got to get the van round and start the jigsaw puzzle. But yeah, it's been a great week. Yeah, it's really been a good week. You know, Colin's smashed it up round there. You know, the fish have pretty much held up in front of him. He started off the week with a lot of the smaller ones. I think he's up to, I think I said last night, but I think he's up to over 20 fish now. I don't know whether it did anything during the night. It doesn't really seem to do many bites during the night. But oh yeah, he's had an absolute field day. And yesterday, I think he only had one fish under 30 pounds yesterday. Like 540s or whatever it was. Funny enough, he caught a fish yesterday that I caught when I was here 4 years ago. I had it at 34. It was 39 when he had it yesterday, and I think in March, when I think Kevin Ellis had it at 40, 43, I think it was, something like that. Sort of a short fish, big belly. But yeah, he had a fantastic day yesterday. Fished really well, caught lots of fish. But I just think this area is just devoid of fish at the moment. I'd say literally from the island to all of this water here, a week, I haven't seen anything. Like behind the islands we've seen them, or behind the island should I say, but no. So yeah, so that's where we're at. We're in here for a few hours, see if we can get a last gasp fish. There was talk yesterday of possibly maybe taking a couple of rods around when we have our barbecue later and putting them out in Colin's swim, see if I can nick one or two, but we shall see.
Well, the pack down has started. The fishing bivvy's gone. Porch is down. I've got the rods out. But would you believe, we went round this morning to go and pick the van up and sort them bits and pieces out. Came round here, got one rod out on that shelf, just sending out the boat, rod's gone. £45 common. Sit here for 2-3 days without a thing, and literally rod's in the water 5 minutes. But that's fishing. Yeah, so just gonna finish off putting the last few bits around down, and then we're gonna go around and spend the afternoon around the other side. I'm gonna take a couple of rods with me, chuck them out, and then sit back and enjoy our last day with great company. Well, that's it. Saturday morning, 6:30, packed down and ready to go. It's been an amazing week. Again, the surprise from the start of the trip with Trees and Colin not knowing we're coming, that couldn't have gone any better. And then the fishing's been really good. You know, I've had, well, my week was made within a half hour of getting here. Well, getting the rods out. Colin smashed it up this week. I think he had 29 fish, 27, 29 fish for the week. I think I ended up with 15, 16, something like that. No, in fact, it's probably less than that, 12. But I had, the biggest ones I had was the 63, 46, 45, and then the 30s, and then the stockies. But the thing is now, we haven't seen any fish this week from the island this way. And this morning there must have been at least a dozen shows directly in front. They knew, they know. So yeah, that's it. It's an end of another vlog. I just want to thank obviously Carl and Sally for their hospitality this week. It's been yeah, it's been great. It really has been a lovely, lovely week. Colin and Teresa as well, obviously. It's great to see Colin getting amongst them and smashing it up. And yeah, the week's just been brilliant. All the girls have enjoyed themselves, which is another plus. But yeah, so that's it now. Just going to go around, get a shower, hit the road, and then head back to sunny Blighty. So as I always say, go out there, enjoy yourself, and remember, it's only fishing.